gonna come in. He gonna jump that motherfucker sooner or later.
Yeah, I just shared it to my channel and shit to see if my people come on board and shit.
So again, you
Right.
can catch this on Ferdinand Thomas Bay's page, Joseph Green's page. You can catch this on Mega Bill's page. You can catch this on Think Mega TV on YouTube. You can catch this on RNB Hefe, JEFE on YouTube. What else you got it on, Big Dog? Books? What you got it on? This face?
It's on CBTCO YouTube. It's on May 7 Pro YouTube. It's on LinkedIn. You're on FHTII Facebook. Yeah, we on about 11 channels right now live all at the same time, simulcast.
We live outside. Tap in. We on Late for Breakfast, episode 11 or 1E1, however you want to call it, the lab theory. We kind of already talked about what we discussed about my theory already to catch you up on speed. Right. And Books was just talking about what he was talking about the scientific, and we brought up the map. I don't know if he was tuning in or taking care of family duties.
I'm just getting in right now.
All right, okay, all right. So let me get you up in this motherfucker then. He pull up the map. That's kind of like the map I was talking about that the Russians created during the war. You know what I'm saying? That is extra land out there, but we just it's only like Book said, it's only flat where we live at because we're only limited to where we can go. And this limited space that we can go as being these microorganisms, these parasites, we can go but so far, and we're being controlled. So,
and if that's true, we still live in a lie. So it really don't even change the flat Earth argument because again, like I say, the flat Earth argument for real, the real basis of it is it makes it like God don't exist. It makes it like there is no God. Everything just happened. Nothing was created. Everything just something hit something else, boom. And then, so even if we were on a flat portion of a spherical Earth, but they telling us that the globe and all the continents is here, there, and ever, it really don't change shit for real. Even with that, even looking at it from that perspective.
So, Mega, what's your theory on the Earth being round or flat?
For real, man, a lot of it is really just a lot of things they say. If your science contradicts your science, then what I'm supposed to think? That's my main thing. So, again, a lot of times when people talk about flat Earth, sphere Earth, they make it like they say, you can't prove the flat Earth. But to that same person who could say that to me, you can't prove the spherical Earth because none of us ain't been up out of here. I don't care. You can believe an astronaut, you can believe what you see on TV, but I even had to ask
what up, Chris?
I even had to ask ChatGPT this one time. I was like, because when people say that the sun is 93 million miles away and the Earth is this much circumference, I ask, it's a difference between a fact and a belief. Most people have made their beliefs that are dear to them their facts. But in actuality, bro, this is what I asked ChatGPT. If somebody measured something, but I didn't measure it myself, I'm just believing what they said, is that a belief or a fact for me? And even ChatGPT had to say, for you, it's not a fact because you didn't do your own independent research. So when we take all these numbers and this is this far away and this, who been there? Who been to the sun with the tape measure? Who did it? Or if you want to say they use laser to measure, was it your laser? Did you do it? If you didn't, then you can't tell me shit. So I feel like neither has been proven. Beliefs just have been accepted.
And when you speak on it like that, I look at it like, is this another way to create division?
Like everything is to create division.
You heard? Mega chat popping, Beverly in the building.
What up,
Shout
Beverly?
out to Bev. Day one. I'm talking about.
Yeah, Beverly, yo.
Day
She She the illest, yo.
Shout out to Bad.
She the illest,
Shout out to
yo.
Bad, man. Shout out to Bad. Hold on.
Hey, Milak, what we want to know what your theory is on the Earth being flat or the Earth being round. So Milak, go ahead, throw it up in the comments. Let's hear about it.
Yeah,
because nothing that
throw that shit down there.
Nothing that none of us are saying, because we had this conversation. Milak, I'm just shouting you out and shit too. Amongst us, you know, my brother got with the books, got his beliefs, and what the foundation of his beliefs, what makes him feel that. And like, I'm not saying it's one or the other. I'm saying neither has been proven. Like, right. we can believe the science book, we can believe Neil deGrasse Tyson, we can believe whoever we want to believe. All I'm saying is that's a belief. It ain't a fact.
You can't forget my new theory. Cause
my
guy with the books gonna help me illustrate it, and we're gonna get it doctored, and we're gonna get a Nobel Peace Prize off of it.
Your theory is fire. The last thing, that's fire, because I mean that there's a, you know, that theory, it ain't like we could be like, nah, that shit sound crazy. Nah, because look, even if, like you said, you got the microcosm, the macrocosm, even if it ain't like how you put, like you straight up saying it, a straight up petri dish, you know what I'm saying? There's somebody with the magnifying glass over it, checking us. But nah, if you look at the way we're controlled, my nigga, let's keep it real. If most of it, like, you know, guy with the books, he's living it. But if most of us could, we will raise our own kids. But we gotta work to take care of our kids, to be able to provide, to take care of our kids. So that takes time away from our kids. We got somebody else instilling things in our own children's brain that we don't control.
For
so
8 hours a day.
So like that already shows you how we be in control, even on that aspect. Like, you know, and like you said, the borders. Like, you know, I always said, if America's a free country, why I can't go wherever the fuck I want to go? Why I need a pass? If you gotta give me a paper for me to go somewhere, I ain't free.
That's real.
It's walking papers.
Milak, it ain't really about so much about
if Milak really want to talk about it,
because like you say, our life still got to be the same. We still got to go to work. We still got to pay bills, this, that, and the other. But the thing is, what we was really speaking about with it is like, I feel like this is my belief. I feel like it's the greatest lie ever sold, and I feel like if you take it from a child's mindset, like for most people, not everybody, but for many people, when the first time they see a globe is in a school, and most of us, when we become adults, we realize what other lies we learned at school. So my thing is, I feel like, because to believe that, you have to disbelieve your own senses. And if I can make you believe something that I told you without you being able to prove it to yourself at all, I just told you. And years of telling you, I can make you believe anything. And that's the position I think we in. They can make us believe anything because they made us believe everything else. And if we really not on a spinning ball that's turning 1,000 miles per hour, going around the sun 447,000 miles per hour, while the sun is shooting through infinite space at over 1 million miles per hour, then if that's what we've been taught and we ain't doing that, then I think the real reason is it will make a lot of people question everything. What am I doing any of this shit for? So, I mean, like I said, flat is not so much you speaking flat literal. We speaking flat like a sphere, because a lot of people say the earth is round. A plate is round. A CD is round. It's also flat. So just saying it's round don't sit a deal. And I mean, like I said, the hills part, I mean, what about the salt flats that go for 100 miles of straight flatness?
I've seen them.
How is that possible when there's a certain amount of curvature per every square mile based on their science? See, all I'm saying, I just peep out how their science contradicts them. That's what get me. Like, all y'all shit should add, like they say, if men lie, women lie, numbers don't. Then if it's 8 inches of curvature per square mile by the diameter of the earth, that should be everywhere. It should be everywhere. Simple and plain. So like, and then when you bring that up, they got a different reason. Well, this, that, I'm just saying though, I'm a literal person, yo. If this what you said, that's what it should be. If it ain't what you said, then I got to question everything you said.
Didn't they have footage of a person taking a large camera and zooming all the way across and just showing that you can see the coast from here?
Well, I know one thing that happened that's big to me because it's in Chicago, but in Chicago, when you look at the lake, it's another city across the lake that it shouldn't be. If we was going off curvature, you shouldn't be able to see it.
I've seen it. They say that it's a mirage. They say it's a reflection
right. They tried to say it was a mirage because it popped up on the news. So the news tried to, no, that's a mirage. That's a mirage. Then somebody went out and did their own independent experiment with their own boat and their own cameras.
That's what I was looking at. That's what I was looking at.
Yeah.
Exactly what I was looking at. And he took the camera and watched the boat go. The mast never dropped beyond the horizon. It went straight. And then he was like, okay, if something with the city, it shouldn't, once I zoom in at a certain spot, it shouldn't be seen. He kept zooming, it kept being seen. So he kind of like, to me, he debunked that shit.
Guy with the books. What branch of the military was you in again?
The Army.
Thank you for your service, brother.
Are you familiar with just Navy? Just from you being in the service, are you familiar with some Navy people in?
Oh yeah.
All right, so let me ask you.
Did a lot of missions with them.
Think about this, bro. Now, and this was said from a Navy weapons specialist. You know how we used to play. We used to have battleship, where it's the grid and you got the screen in between you and the other person, and you sank my battleship if you put the joint in the right thing. Now they have what's called weapons, like they're late, like when they seeing another boat and basically aiming at another boat. It's called a rail. It's called like they use this thing called the rail gun. Now this ain't all the thing, but they saying in the way that they even look, it only sends out a laser in a direct. Lasers don't curve, bro. Lasers don't curve. And they said they can see shit hundreds of miles away, yo. They can detect shit hundreds. How is that possible if we got curvature? And like if we can watch a boat and it goes over the horizon and disappears, then how can they be aiming at boats that's hundreds of miles away unless it's a plane?
You see that comment?
Like I said, it's just some things that, like, even a survey, when you survey land, when they survey land, bro, yes, it is different grades in the level of the land, but man, yo, we dealing with a lot of things that just deal with linear. It's linear. It just deal with a line, yo. It just be weird. It's a lot of stuff be weird, yo. A lot of stuff be weird. There's a lot of experiments people have done that they got on video, yo. On one side of a lake, like that's big ass shit. One side of a lake, on another side of a lake, put a camera at a certain distance above the surface, and then put a camera on the other side of above the surface. Like I said, we're talking about 8 inches of curvature per square mile. So even in 10 miles, we're talking about a big enough difference to recognize something.
Right.
I'm just saying, bro, like they science don't add up. That's all I'm saying.
Makes sense.
Hold on, not to cut you off. I want to give a shout out to Root Tribes. You looking for better health? You want to goddamn stop going to the doctor? You know what I'm saying? Discreetness. You want to get rid of some of that mucus in your throat? Get at Root Tribes. That's ROOTTRIBEZ, not S, Z, because niggas like to spell they shit a little different. You know what I'm talking about? So get at Root Tribes if you need anything. If you need something, learn something. Mega got a couple classes he can teach you. He can let you know about guns, gun safety, and all that. Get with Mega Guns. Hey, special announcement. PurpleDurag.com will be popping soon. I gotta stop bullshitting and get to my brother's house, but I will. But hey, PurpleDurag.com will be popping soon. Not to cut y'all off. I had to shout out the sponsors, man. Had to shout out the sponsors, man. Oh yeah, and real quick, man. Me, Kara, Lexington, man, on Facebook, man. They did this hat for me, man. Her and her mama. Hold on, put this off real quick. Y'all can still hear me? Okay.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying, look, yeah, look, yeah. See, they made it like
Right.
this. You know what I mean? But I liked it like this. You know what I'm saying? So, look, yeah. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to her and her family. You feel me? I know that's like he got his old lady hat on. Yeah, this mine.
Nigga look like Pinky from Friday.
Purple, nigga.
I know, right?
Yeah, I know. Shout out to my family, man, to keep things going, man. Y'all already know what's going on. Thank y'all for tuning in. This is Late for Breakfast, episode 1E1 or 11, or how you want to call it, the Lab Theory, man. Yeah, my bad, books.
You good? So I'm gonna go ahead and toss this up on the screen for everybody. So, Purple Durag, you were saying that you wanted to show the people something with human anatomy, right?
Man, I ain't say nothing about that. What you say? What I was gonna show? I forgot. Huh? You know I forgot. What I say?
Yeah,
that was in the note. That was in the notes. You was gonna say something about that. You remember?
What about? Yeah, about tell everybody how the human body works.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Hold on. It was something behind it though. The reason why you're doing the anatomy. So we ain't gonna just flow off the body just real quick. If we ain't just gonna free, we're gonna be like, cause hold on, man. Cause I know you went in the note. And Okay. We talking about the way the human body works, just like a computer.
Absolutely. You know, so when we look at the human body, we got spirit, mind, and body. Mm-hmm. Obviously, we're not able to see spirit. We're technically not even able to see mind, but we're able to see body. But what we do know about the human body is it's got a central nervous system, and that central nervous system is ultimately controlling much of the body. It's also providing us with the ability to feel, the ability to sense. You know, these are all super important abilities. We're able to see using the eyes, as you guys can see. We eat using the mouth. We smell using the nose. And as we consume through the mouth, it goes down the esophagus into the stomach. The food is broken down in the stomach. And it's also with certain help from the liver, it is processed in the intestinal tract. In the intestinal tract, we got villi. Those villi are sucking nutrients into the bloodstream. And this is how we get oxygen. Well, not oxygen, but this is how we get this is how we get the nutrients moving throughout the body. That kind of becomes the new building blocks of the body, right? So human body becomes very important in that in its self-regulating way to make all of this happen in the assimilation processes. Now, the funny thing about computers is even though it doesn't have its own controller, it works very similar, right? And I'm trying to think of what those things are called, like the computer chips. When you look at them, they look very similar to cities. Right. When you look at cities look very similar to the human body
on the board
as far as how they're put together. You know, we can look at the world socioeconomic stage and make this make sense, right? So when we look at the world as we know it today, Vatican City could be looked at like the pineal gland or the main brain of the world's socioeconomic structure. Maybe Israel is the heart. Maybe Great Britain is the blood flow. United States of America is the muscle, right? So what we've seen is man start to get an understanding of how God works, and then man created their own universe in their own image.
You do know they said the CPU of the computer was based off the human brain, the central processing unit of a computer. I really think they made more things based off God's creations. You know what I'm saying? Like how we say a city look like a computer chip like a city. You know what I'm saying? It's like, you know, they going off of God. Like, you know, like even if you think like when you show the body like that with the internals and all of that, how you got the veins. I mean, to me, it's not too much different than the combustion engine with the valves and the, you know what I'm saying, fluids going this way, fluids going that way, this pumping that, you know, like our heart is the piston, you know what I'm saying? Like,
I appreciate you bringing that up, Mega, because you know, I apologize for cutting your wisdom,
no,
but I want to quickly add this. That's what Dr. Sebi used to do, you know, so it's like really profound that you brought that up as an example. Before Dr. Sebi helping people heal throughout the world, he was a steam engineer, right? And that's part of what his job was to clear the pipes. You know, if the pipes had some problems, to clear the pipes. Well, the human body's got a whole lot of pipes. They're much smaller, but we still use the same principles to clear the pipes.
And I go back to my thought on, like, everything is one. You know, that's how I look at it. Like when you get a car, that car damn near go through shit like you when you going through shit. You know, I would never talk to a girl that don't have a nice car, like she can keep it clean herself. Like, it's insane to me. Same with your room. You feel me? Same with your house. You know what I'm saying? Like, all that shit means something. Like, it means something in your brain. And some people work better under chaos, and I understand that too. Am I coming in like lagged out a little bit?
No, you good.
A little bit. As far as the video, your voice cool, but the video was choppy a little second.
Okay. Let me turn down this resolution a little bit.
Mega, you was saying something. I cut your wisdom. Yeah.
Oh, nah, I was really finished. I was just saying how, you know, like the heart depends. I mean, it's like, bro, they looked at the human body and realized how to make some of this shit for real, yo.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, God is the creator, and everybody don't got the creator gene in them that's out here. That's just being honest. But those who don't, they do more controlling of the creatives than anybody else. You know what I'm saying? And I understand it. You know, it's the balance. It's the balance. Like, you know, I can't create shit, so I'm gonna control shit. I get it. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna control creation.
Hey, and that's how a lot of people think anyway. That's like a human vibe.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
it's no different than somebody who robbed somebody. I can't get my own money, so I'm gonna take it from a nigga who is getting it.
I'm gonna put it to even a person that goes out and know that they can start a business. They got to go. They got to do so. Well, they got to do so, the know-how, but they just don't got the fuck it. Let me go try this. They don't have the confidence in it. But so they go and get a job, and they let a person tell them, well, you got to show up here at 8:00. You got to leave at 5. You get an hour of lunch. You know, and this person might even know that he can make what he make in a week in 4 hours, but still chooses to be up under that system. That's the same thing, bro. I'm telling you. That's the same thing. Everything has a control, an alt, and a delete button on it. Because you can control your own self, or you can let somebody control you. You can alter the way that you think, or you can let somebody else alter the way you think. And you can delete the person that you created and build a new one. Or you can let them delete you completely and just follow in line. It's all the same. Right,
that's dope right there. The control or delete. I like that. You know what
I'm saying? That was freestyle too, man. You know? Yeah, I appreciate it, man. Hey, but listen, again, I appreciate y'all showing up for me every Tuesday. For y'all selves even, man. Talk y'all shit, man. You know, we be having a lot of things to talk about as adults that we might not feel comfortable talking with everybody. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And we have a space where we can come and just talk our shit. You know what I'm saying? We can, and we ain't really being disrespectful to nobody. We're just talking to learn. You know, we talking to learn and learn somebody. And that's what's important to me because I don't really have, you know, I don't have nobody. I ain't gonna say I don't have nobody to listen to build up with, but it's rare to actually find somebody to build up with shit that most others would call weird. You know, I enjoyed conversations when I was in college, getting smoked out off some meds and talking about stupid shit. You know what I mean? And really, this feels like it is not stupid now. This is like the cool shit. Shout out to Bev, still here with the grandkids, man. Bev a soldier, man. But like, this is a spot where you can come and talk about what they say the weird shit is. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's all gravy. You know what I'm saying? It's cool to talk about the unusual. But this is what they are talking about, man. This is what people are talking. This is awareness. This is what open your pineal gland. This what type of conversations that make you think. You know what I'm saying? We all watch 0 Day. You know what I'm saying? What's y'all takes on that 0 Day thing, man? You know,
it's a good show. You know, I think this is a good way for De Niro to close it out. I mean, he might still do some more acting work, but when it comes down to the storyline, I think that what we watched was a cookie cutter version of what I've been explaining about what's about to happen while Uranus is in Gemini.
I never seen
That's what I've been. That's what the moment I watched it, I was like, I hit you up like, yo, you gotta watch this shit. We've been talking about this shit all the time, and that's the type of shit they do. They throw that shit in your face, and you don't smell it. They was throwing that COVID shit in our face. Hey, get ready. We chilling. Trump throwing that money, we chilling. Everything closed but the liquor store. Think about it.
I know, right?
Think about it. You ain't gotta make me big. Yeah, think about that. Everything was closed but the liquor store. You could barely buy a pizza out that bitch, boy.
Yeah, that is true.
This next time, the liquor store will be closed too.
They're gonna really try and turn people up. People can't have their vices, man. People get dangerous when they can't have their vices, man.
That last but the liquor gonna be detrimental.
Commandante, what up, bro?
Yo, Commandante, shout out to him. Yeah, that is a fact. It's the feds. They got the ATF office right next to it on Mercury. Motherfuckers don't even be knowing. The ATF little baby headquarters is right there. And y'all niggas be right outside talking all y'all big shit right outside their office. Come on, man. It's a government building, literally. That whole block, nothing but government. They got a whole radio station right there. All that shit. Man, come on, man. Y'all got to put 1-1s together, man. Because listen, it's simple. They got the DMV connected right there. I'm a stretching to say, oh, that shit right there, the radio station. Ain't nobody listening to that shit. I don't never see nothing but 1 or 2 cars, even though it don't take too many people to run a radio station, y'all. But I'm just saying, like, I lived here a long time, long enough. I haven't seen 5 cars in that parking lot. They ain't even had a celebration for being open for XYZ many years. You understand? City ain't never gave these niggas no flowers or nothing for spending so much money on taxes. That's insane. You know what I'm saying? So that shit's connected. When you go to the motherfucking liquor store over there with the ATF building on it, shut the fuck up. Get your liquor, go home.
Yeah.
get your liquor, and go home. I'm telling you. Y'all sit there like motherfucker. I actually seen motherfuckers sit there and they be out the car talking loud as hell. Everybody in your business. But you got the wrong motherfuckers in your business.
Mm-hmm.
You got the alphabet boys in your shit. For the young niggas that don't know, I'm about to say, for the young niggas, these were the alphabet boys back in my day.
I know, right? Yeah,
they're kicking dope.
Yeah, they had to switch that up. Now the alphabet boys is the whole Letterman group.
Yes, it's a whole nother level. And listen, all that shit changed within like they say in 20 years they could change the thought process. And only if a motherfucker was paying attention to what the fuck been going on would see how niggas whole thought process went. And then especially with how these females be coming out about them down low ass niggas. How they be putting y'all niggas out there. That show the thought process change. I don't know what made y'all want to do all that. That ain't right. That ain't. But whatever you want to do is cool. I ain't against what you do. If I had a child that was happen to become a part of that group, I ain't gonna love my child no less. I'm gonna support my child, of course. That's my child. But I voice my opinion in my household. I don't give a fuck what nobody think about it. You know what I'm saying? And I just say it ain't right to like, if you like, I tell my kids that if you can't make a baby with it, it ain't cool. You ain't gonna cook no motherfucking steak with ice. You get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
You can't like show me a nigga cook a steak with ice. Please. I bet you $1 million, motherfucker million. I need a whole billion. Bring me my bread. Me and my guys gonna be straight. This next time y'all see us live, it's gonna be lights and helicopters and shit. We're gonna look like Cash Money in the 99 and 2000 in this bitch. You understand what I'm saying? Show me a motherfucker that can cook a steak with an ice. No, and Doc, no, I ain't gonna stop smoking. No, Doc can't. The Doc can't. Well, not Doc, but what's that? Malik. Hey, I can't, bro. I done told myself to stop smoking, and it ain't happening, bro. You know what I'm saying? And my doctor, I see my doctor smoking, so shit. Why the fuck I'm gonna stop smoking? My doctor smoking. My goddamn gonna doctor smoke. Me and my doctor gonna smoke out. My doctor rolled a J this long the other day. I don't know. Yeah, there we go. My doctor rolled a J this goddamn long the other day, bro. Tell me something. I said, boy, that's too much goddamn weed for me.
Crazy.
What the fuck you rolling all that weed for, bro? What you thinking about over there, bro?
Make you remember.
Yeah, I said you be having them like Lennox. You be having them looking like Lennox, man.
Yeah, I called them just the ox.
When I come over there, bro, we ain't even got to roll in that beard, bro. You know, that call this a middle finger, man.
Middle finger.
Yeah, this is a little middle finger, you know what I'm saying? A little yeah. That ain't even a little pinky today. That's why I rolling small doing this, because you know I want to keep continuously smoking, you know. So y'all see me fumbling around and shit and doing shit like this, you know what I mean? I ain't crazy. Stop playing. Go stop making me big, man. You make me show out. You make me show out, man. But what else we had to talk about? We only put 2 topics on the jump, man, because we were so interested in what really was going on. Back on the body in the computer in cities, we all have a beat, a heartbeat. We all have thriving spot. Even in the country, you can go to a shopping center and that bitch would be pumping. You'd be like, where all these goddamn people come from? That's the heart of the city. You know what I'm saying? We all got a soul. We all got a motherboard that can control everything out here. We all got workers. Those are your hands and your feet. You know what I'm saying? And we all got a motherfucking creation stick or creation hole. You feel me? Now, choose what you need to do to make sure that your creation hole or your creation stick do the right thing. But like we be talking about on this podcast, what is right, what is wrong? It's all about how you feel about it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like what my right is, I ain't trying to argue with nobody about nothing. Your right is right. You right. You ever argue with a nigga like, all right, bro, god damn, bro, you straight, bro, you right. Okay, bro.
Yeah.
Bro, let's agree to disagree. That's why we brought this late for breakfast shit, because motherfuckers be late to breakfast. It's some niggas that don't even like breakfast. You know what I'm saying? And I really break my fast with a blunt. Every morning. I don't eat shit until about 11, 12 o'clock every day. I break my fast with a blunt and a bottle of water. Maybe in fact 2 bottles of water, because you know that bottle of water during the night, you gotta you know what I'm saying? But I'm just running my mouth right now. If y'all missed the motherfucking episodes out, man, y'all gotta check us out, man, on cbtco.tv. We on the .com too, so that's a whole website. You can see all 21 of us right now. All 21 episodes. Shout out to FHTII.com. Go ahead, man. Check it out. That's where you can find my root charts and all that other stuff, and consultations, and put build your website, financial help, whatever the fuck. Well, they ain't gonna give you no money now, but he might be able to put you on some game now. Tell you about your trust, you know, put you and tell you the difference about trust and how much money to start off with, what you can, what you cannot. But look, I'm your boy Purple Do-Rag. That's my brother Thank Mega. My guy, Books. You know, it's almost to that fishing hour. He done disappear. He probably gonna roll one of them goddamn you remember the little ball bats you used to get when you go to the ball game back in the day?
Yeah.
That nigga be rolling. That nigga be rolling little ball bats for real, Jet. For real. So shout out to Mega, man. Thank Mega. Big Mega talking this motherfucker.
My bad. I was late this episode, John, because you know, timing got thrown off. You know, I thought I was gonna finish something that I was started earlier, but it took on a few more minutes.
You 100%. That's why you late for breakfast, man. That's why you part of the cast, brother. That's why we love you over here. Look at the comments jumping. You got we got Beverly, day one that's up in here. I remember Commandante coming in here a couple times. Shout out to him, man. I appreciate everybody on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, and everywhere that my guy in the book put us up.
Yeah.
Anything you got to say, Mega, because you came in late. So, I need some Mega talk, man. I need some Mega talk before we go, brother.
Yo, what up, is Lord?
Peace.
I mean, you know, it was something you said earlier that made me think about it. Think about a bar, like when we was talking about, like, you know, ain't no right, ain't no wrong. You know, somebody was right for somebody, is right for them, is wrong for them, is wrong for them.
Right.
It made me think of a bar I said, and it's like, it's not, you know, totally going like with what you said, but it just make you think. And it's like everybody's searching for heaven while inhaling. Think about it. Think about it. For real.
And that's food for thought for your ass. And guess what? You late for breakfast, man. Episode 181, The Lab Theory. And I'm super duper hype in here, man. Y'all have a blessed night, man. Check out my outro, man.
Oh yeah. I missed the intro today too.
Yeah.